the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice, so these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
Come on. Set. Craft all 80.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
For the running back.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready, set.
Here's 3rd and 7.
76.
And he's Good for a Patriots first down.
34-yard line.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Complete to Michael Mayer. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The tackle made by Dexter.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their second possession. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Moving left. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Ready. Ready.
Uh-oh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. first down, Giants.
38-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer is no.
Throw on the run is complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The motion man is Johnson. One, take it in. Touchdown, New York.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
And 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Go!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast...
To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 10, Giants 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. Picked off by Carrion Jones. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther, Bronco 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warrior 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
To number 39.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
60, Cup 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hard.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. A pickup of 44 yards.
A pickup of 44
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
The Patriot
Here we
first
go,
down.
set. 70 left, pass line 80, 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw again.
The first down pass. Complete to number 39.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Buffalo 18.
The Giants 15-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot.
Set, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to be taken down.
15 yards.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tyrese Knight on the coverage.
Black, 95.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and 4.
32.
They'll throw here on 3rd. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The quarterback taken down. And
Lucas Van Ness getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening has the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
On the ready. Not Viking, 18.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
No gain on the
Here
play.
we go. Set.
Brings up third
Cowboy
down.
80.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tag.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Cougar 19.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Good for a Patriots.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
19-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob. 19, Tiger, 19.
The second down pass. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
3rd and 7. Back to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The quarterback sack.
Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
Carried by number 39.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
The third down pass.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Pats will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half.
29-yard line.
The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10.
Set, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
95.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Number 33, the ball carrier.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Room to run at the 35.
It's a gain
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Patriots, 1st down.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this.
Get it.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready? Hey. Cavity line. Cavity line. Alert, please.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now if we get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at
Ready,
the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
A give to Henderson, running right. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Cook, Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
That is caught. And he's in. Hop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
27, Giants 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Set, hut. Red 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. And now it's going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
70, Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New England.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's another Patriots first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 6.
Here we go. One final play. So it's a road win here for the Patriots as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.